signature big red siren, which signals an air raid and brings them out to a sea of red here in Glendale. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And away we go in Glendale. Brooks now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. Leading them out, someone in his first NFL season. Their rookie starter from Miami.
It's always fun, puts a smile on my face when I see a rookie leading an offense out. A lot of them look like 10-year vets with confidence and poise in the middle of that huddle, middle of their teammates. Let's watch his first couple throws. That's where sometimes you can see some of those nerves slipping through.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Drive play straight ahead. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. And it's Bourne with a catch outright. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Wilson on a slant. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun here. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He lofts it deep right side. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. So now it's the Seahawks' turn to take the field for the first time. And bringing them out, one of the NFL's best stories as of late, a former 3rd overall pick, Brock, who has revitalized his NFL career, Sam Darnold.
If we had asked Sam Darnold, coming out of USC as the 3rd overall pick in the draft, to write the story of his career, I don't think he would have written some of these chapters. But in the end, it makes you tougher. It makes you grittier. And playing quarterback in the NFL is a lot about that. Your ability to just withstand adversity and to continue to get up time after time after time. And Sam Darnold has shown that kind of perseverance.
An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Now give left side. Now he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Running back sent in motion. Donald with it on 3rd and short. He's throwing deep to the left side. Brought in inside the 20. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. A gain of 45 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
First down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
1st and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown. Back-to-back carries here. And so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Darnold. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Myers now to handle the kickoff. Devin Duvernay to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. The Seahawks with an early lead. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They have it on 2nd and short. Ball back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Hits him on the in route. And this one does not go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this just gets past the 20 before going out. The Seahawks are ready for another drive on offense as Jackson, Smith, and Jigba heads out. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
They'll run here on 1st down. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Josh Sweat making the stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now Darnold off the play action. Hits him on the out route. He hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Sends this to the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks pull out in front for their 13-zip. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Myers to add the PAT. Troubles with his snap, but he still knocks it through. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Brooks now on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Out head the Cardinals now on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Blown back gets the handoff. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. They're going play action. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
So it's going to be second down and 10 on the other side, Brock. But we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from State Farm Stadium after this. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
To number 18, Marvin Harrison Jr. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
The Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. From the red zone on first. He tucks it and takes off. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down, but better to avoid the hit. Smart play there, and it's going to set up second and 1 at most.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. They're going to try and throw it here. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Cardinals make it a one-score game before halftime.
That's exactly what this offense was dreaming of when they brought him in as a rookie quarterback, showing off that ability to run. And Kate, that's exactly what these defensive coordinators are hoping to not see. Yet another dynamic rookie quarterback who can score it with his legs.
On his Chad Ryland for the point after. He hits it true despite some issues with that snap. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Cardinals 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes George Halani. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Seahawks are ready for another drive on offense as Jackson, Smith, and Jigba heads out. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First and 10, Darnold. Barner's got it, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the 3rd quarter. Got a 1-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Seahawks sending their offense out to begin the 3rd quarter. And they really leaned on that passing game in the 1st half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the 3rd. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, there's very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. The gun. Here's Darnold. Now here he goes. And he slides down with enough to pick up that
1st. As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st down from the 42. Throwing here, Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun, Darnold. Finding Shaheed, back-to-back plays. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On 1st down, they'll run. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold to throw. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Jackson Smith and Jiggle. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Here's Darnold. Connection made to Shaheed. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A 5-yard
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Plowing up the middle. This is ahead for about 5. Adrian Taylor Demerson getting there for the tackle.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Now Darnold. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one and brings up 3rd down. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
From the gun on 3rd down. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. Myers' kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
And the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the second half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Now to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a 1-score game here. And 10 from the 32. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Working now from the gun. Right side, cut by Wilson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
They'll run for this. stayed out there on fourth, but now they're headed off after they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Seahawk offense taking the field now. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Darnold looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They gain 11 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Hand off to the back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Darnold now to throw. He's going to tuck it and run. It's a gain of 22. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
That's caught. Here's Zach shoving it. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Running for the marker on second. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Myers' kick is good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. And it's Bourne with a catch outright. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. A give now from the gun. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals down by a very unlucky 13. 1st and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. Trying to throw this from the gun. This one quickly to Harrison. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're gonna mark him at the 48.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not gonna happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. He's got Bourne left side. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10, gotta score immediately here. Only one timeout left, and that clock winding down. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They are throwing it again. Throwing the out route complete. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
He's going to throw it again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. He'll call his own number. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Goal to go. They're passing. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals get it back to within 6.
Cardinals 14.
Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. And the Seahawks get a hold of the kick. That should just about do it for this game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
The Seahawks offense running out now. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation.
The victory formation.
That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we can take one more knee and celebrate.
Here's a design run. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Glendale.